Guacy Barnes, and before the meeting, she promised she'd do her speech in English because she talks fluent Portuguese, and we didn't want everybody to be too impressed to start. Join me this evening, guided by Guacy, as we embark on a journey to explore the very essence of human existence. Imagine a scene held in time, a moment that seizes your heart, where each breath lingers and heartbeats flutter like the delicate wings of hundreds of captured hummingbirds. This electrifying encounter propels you into the vibrant pulse of life, coursing through your veins. Here, Guacy will present a story that unravels the intricate dance between love and the concealed shadows of hell and betrayal. Help me welcome Guacy.
Oh my God, who is that? Anybody knows who's that? Please look, who is that? He is gorgeous. Oh my God. Do you guys know who that is? That was me in freshman year of high school. Absolutely infatuated with what was to be my soon-to-be husband. Absolutely in love, sick to my stomach. It would hurt to see him. The way I'm shaking right now is just the way I used to feel then, 21 years ago, when I saw him the first time. Senior year, I heard my name. I knew it was him down the hall. We dated briefly for about a month. Things didn't work out. I don't know why. But then we dated again. Our paths crossed. And the second time when I saw him, I knew without a shadow of a doubt, he was going to be my husband. No question about it. I was in love. I was a devoted wife and a mother. My day started when he would walk through the door. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, do any of you remember that moment in your life that you fell in love and you felt that you were suffocating? No. I did. And for me, the moment that I felt that I was suffocating was because my heart stopped. But that was the first moment that I truly felt alive in my life. That was the first moment. I loved that man with every ounce of my being. I would wake up in the middle of the night and early in the morning, and I would just sit and I would just stare. Oh my God, he's so gorgeous.
Wow.
I would smell him. I still actually can if I close my eyes.
Wow.
And the feeling that would give me, that it gives me still this day, makes me shake the same way it did 21 years ago. Love is beautiful, isn't it? But the heart is innocent and pure. And over the years, I started to know that something was seriously wrong in my marriage. But I had no idea what it was. But I knew that things were not normal. Things were not how they were in the other families and my other friends. I started to ask questions. He would call me paranoid. He would call me crazy. He would say that I was inventing things. So over years, 15, 16 years, I went and I sought out a psychiatrist. He told me he would support me to take medications. He would even support me if I had to be hospitalized, if I got diagnosed with paranoia. I knew I was not crazy. I knew it. I knew it. I could feel it. I could feel it with every ounce of my being that I was not crazy. And at 16 years of marriage, 16 years, it was the discovery that my husband had a complete double life that I knew nothing about. And it completely destroyed my life. It ripped away my dignity. It ripped away my identity, my self-worth, my self-trust, but worse. You know what's worse than that? My reality. Because I was manipulated for 16 years. I was gaslighted for 16 years. Because he had an addiction and a life that I was not a part of. I was diagnosed with CPTSD because of the emotional abuse from psychological abuse. All the lies and manipulations that happened over the years. My life was shattered. For years, I had to enter recovery, therapy work, waking up in the middle of the night with nightmares. I get triggered everywhere I go. Sometimes the closest smells, people, things, not only reminds me of the memories that I had that I thought it was real, but the memories that I don't know if it was. People ask me all the time if I hate him or if I despise him. I don't. People ask me why I didn't leave him as soon as I found out. Well, because that would be a reflection on who I am, not on who he is. I gave him a chance. We saw recovery and support for many years. But the biggest thing I learned through all the recovery work that I have done, and that it wasn't because I left him, it was how easy is it for us to love someone who doesn't trigger our inadequacies? How is it for us to love anyone who just tells us what we want to hear? Try to love the sinner. Try to love the liar. Try to love the betrayer. That's true unconditional love. Try to help somebody who has betrayed you and looked you in the eye and told you that they loved you while they were going behind your back. Love that person. My question to you tonight is, what conditions do you put in love in your life? What expectations do you have of the people in your life? That it's because it's how you want them to be, not how they are, and you accept them for who they are, even with their struggles. Not that they can do what they're doing. There has to be boundaries. But that is different than unconditional love. Thank you.